What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. You know, I enjoy playing those old intro videos. I've got a whole file folder full, not full of them, but uh, that was Whaler's Rest, and that was some drone footage over the beach right outside Whaler's Rest. That's 1,000 trails off of the coastline there in Oregon. Love going over those old and showing. It kind of brings back memories. So glad to have you guys here. I am. Let's see if I can am I in the way of the sign there? You can barely see the sign behind us, but those those big vats right there, they're full of beer. Cheers. No, that is the Deschutes Brewery. And again, I tried to bring. Are we crooked? Why are we crooked? What are we? What? Maybe I need to put something underneath here. Let's. Can we get us level? Can we? I don't know. We're not that unlevel, but I don't know why it's showing up that way. There you go. Central Oregon is known for the breweries now. It used to be known for the golf courses, and we used to have more golf courses here than in Palm Springs, and this Bend, Oregon was kind of the Palm Springs of Oregon. If you didn't come here during the winter to ski, you came here during the summer to play golf. Now we are outnumbered by a large part by the breweries. And this is the Deschutes Brewery. If you like beer, you've probably seen them on the shelves nationwide. They're pretty big, and I have gone through that brewery and done a tour. I can't see anything because I have the sun's kind of shining in my eyes here. But cheers, everybody! Glad to have you here. And let's see who we've got. We've got Ralph Hattenburg in the house. Let's see if we can go right up. X Fired Up has got first in the house. Good for you. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman just met with them last evening. Had a blast with them. Got to go and see one of the local establishments, you might say, and have a beer. And it was absolutely fantastic. McMenamins, if you haven't been there, if you haven't explored a McMenamins, that's another thing to do. While you're in Oregon, they have a number of places around Central Oregon. So we had a blast going there and really loved hanging out with those guys. HC Carefree Highway, how are you doing? Glad to have you here. Richard Meek is in the house. Glad to have you here. RV Living Life, Gary and Carol. It is just Gary tonight, I was informed. I saw an email notification on my phone just before I went live. And so Gary is solo tonight. Where is your loving bride there, Gary? But he is cooking up some fish, I guess. So Jim Bertrand is in the house. He's packing up for a 10-day camping trip with the missus. We'll be listening and taking instructions. Another 80 to 85 degree day there and no rain. Yeah, we've had a little bit of rain here. It's hasn't been much, and it hasn't been enough to save the cattle ranchers out here. Boy, they're really struggling. And WCRV Adventures is here. Glad to have you guys here. Ralph Hattenburg, of course, we just mentioned you a second ago. Tigner Adventures, there's David and Ninette. Glad to have you guys here. Lots of good names. Cowboy Biker Adventures, Don, he missed last week. I haven't been able to touch back with you there, Don, but we missed you last week. Glad to see you here. Imagine Travels, how you doing? All right. Well, there you go. I tried to make this backdrop Tumalo Falls, and I'm trying to make the backdrop someplace that you may want to see while you're in Central Oregon, or if you come to Central Oregon. There's two places to see in Oregon. One is the coast. Definitely have to go and see the coast. That's where Don and Gail from Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, that's where they just came from. They were over there on the coast. and hopefully had a good time. We didn't talk much about the coast last night, and but I know the coast, so hopefully that was a fun one for him. So if you're coming to Central Oregon and you can't see Tumalo Falls, which I couldn't bring it to you live here, it is definitely worth the drive up there. I drove up there tonight hoping that I could pull it off, and there just was no signal up there. Really love that falls. It's about a 100-foot waterfall. It truly is a fall, and it's a beautiful hike up and around there. And Central Oregon is kind of known for hiking, mountain bike trails, and getting out into nature. And I really wish it could have been that for tonight's live. So Cowboy Biker Adventures has had some rain over the last week. Oh, also in Colorado Springs. That's my old stomping grounds when I was in Colorado. Let's see if we can turn that down just a little bit. I was stationed at Fort Carson in Colorado Springs. Was there about 5 years, and it sure changed. Got to see that not too long ago. Miss Karen and I went through Colorado Springs, Garden of the Gods, and if you're out there, Dawn, go and see Garden of the Gods. It's absolutely gorgeous. So interesting. Everything has kind of changed since the 80s, since I've been there. And what I thought I would recognize, I didn't recognize anything when I was there. So it's really changed a lot. But no, Tigner Adventures said they like there we go. Love the waterfalls, but you scored a pretty great backdrop tonight, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I figured, you know what, this was on the way back down from Tumalo Falls, where I rather it would have been, and it works. It works. Definitely go and see one or more of the breweries here. There are a whole bunch of them, but and they used to give you a free beer as you came out of the brewery there. I don't know if they do now. I don't know anything. Everything is kind of on hold still with COVID, so it's really hard to say if they're back up and running completely. I don't know. I don't. Cowboy Biker Adventures says, filmed at Garden of the Gods 8 days ago. Isn't that beautiful up in there? Did you see the Balancing Rock? I've got some great pictures of the Balancing Rock, and that's kind of the star of the show over there. And when Miss Karen and I got up there, there were so many people around it. We had to wait our turn to get a picture over by it. So can't wait to see that video. So thanks, Don. Well, I like that. Oh my gosh. So what is going on with you guys? We're going to talk about tonight. You know, I've got to make some plans. Got to make, there's only about another month or a little more, maybe 2 months. I've got to make some plans on where I'm going after I leave here. And boy, I don't know if you guys have been watching. What do you guys think? Is there going to be another shutdown? I mean, you know, it's really hard to make plans when they keep shutting down the country. So what are you guys doing out there? I just don't have a clue at the moment. I do know that I will be down in Quartzsite and down in the Southwest. That's my first thought is where's my happy place? Where is my safe place? And yeah, it's out in the middle of the desert. So if you're planning on going down there for Bob and Pearl's rally, it sounds like they're going to be doing their rally. I haven't seen official notice from them yet, but when we had Bob on not too long ago, they were talking about they were going to make that happen. So can't wait to kind of hear some final plans on that. Tom and Lori, hi guys. They are in the house. So they are doing good. They're traveling again. So The last I saw, you guys were headed to Idaho, I think, but they went to Rome. Yeah, they Tom finally broke down and took Miss Lori to Rome. So looks like they had a good time while they were in Rome. So welcome back to not only Oregon. You stopped through the bottom part of Oregon, and then you went up to Idaho. And glad to have you guys. Glad you have you guys back out of Rome. I shouldn't say back out of this country, but if you haven't seen their video, you'd kind of know what I was talking about. So. Oh yeah, there's an invite right there. I really like that one. Hey Dave, after Quartzsite this winter, let's head to Baja Mexico. I, you know, it is in the south, and it's probably warm there. I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of going down to Mexico. I know that Paul and Lorena from Motorhome Experiment, they just bought property down there. They are used to going down there and traveling down there. I don't know all the ins and outs of that, so I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea though. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Uh, Now, is that Miss Lori typing or is that Tom? We're trying to decide who's saying Rome was wonderful because, oh my gosh. Oh, there it is right there. Caravan down to Mexico, down to Baja. Yeah, you guys are, I don't know. Are you guys that adventurous? I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh, I like the idea though. Uh, RV living life. We are headed east through Texas to Florida. So you're going for it. You're going to go for it. So the original plan when we went down this last winter was to go over to Texas. I'd really love to spend, a winter in Texas. I'm kind of glad that we didn't go because of everything being shut down for COVID. We decided to hang tight in the Southwest and just play it safe. As it turned out, Texas really got hammered with a winter there like no other. And as we watched that on the news, I was kind of glad that we didn't get caught up in that down there. So I don't think that Richard Meeks is throwing it out there. I hope you're right. I don't think they'll be able to shut us down again. I don't know the country could handle another shutdown, so they're going to have to figure something else there. But yeah, Cowboy Biker Adventures. Yeah, let's see what it would take. I'm not throwing out the idea. I would only feel safe going down there in a caravan, but I don't know that I'm totally out on that idea. So. You folks up there, Jim Bertrand and Gary, what are you guys hearing on the news as far as the borders open up? I heard that the borders open up for Americans going that way, but I keep trying to gather whether they've opened up to go for you guys to come on down. Have you heard anything yet? Bead Trapper is in the house. Glad to have you here. He's going to be in planning on Quartzsite this winter and other areas of Arizona. So would love to see you guys down there. Absolutely stay in touch and we'll make that happen. So, I have seen this, guys. Yeah. They went to the Titanic exhibit in Boise, and isn't that cool? I saw it down in Las Vegas. And it's kind of inspiring, kind of awe-inspiring. I don't know what the correct word is. It was kind of amazing that those pieces there, and they had parts of the ship, and it was quite the display that they had on there. And uh, yeah, I remember feeling, solemn is a good word. I felt solemn going through that. It was very interesting to see. Yeah. So, uh, oh, and you guys must have posted on Facebook. Imagine Travels loved the pics on the Titanic exhibit. Yeah, I tell you what, that that is something to see. And I've always been fascinated by the story. I've always been fascinated by the event. So when I got a chance to see that down in Las Vegas, I did go and pay to see that. That was over at the Luxor. And I was staying there at the time. So it made it an easy trip in there to see it. They also had another one called Bodies. And wow. I didn't even know what to think about that. If you guys have been to see that, or you know what I'm talking about, you kind of know what I'm talking about. They had the human body sliced up on exhibit, and it was pretty amazing, but pretty creepy too. I lasted all of about 2 or 3 minutes in there, and I thought, okay, I can't handle this, and I had to go out. Some people maybe may get into that. It creeped me out, so I couldn't. So I went over to the Titanic exhibit instead, and that worked out well for me. Oh, big news from Wayne and Carrie, you guys. I'm going to give you a little shout out there. Everybody congratulate those guys. They have everything ordered. They've got their coach ordered. They're going to be on the road was it January or February? You guys were talking. But yeah, everything is finalized. They've got their Thousand Trails membership. They've got their coach ordered, and they're going to take delivery of that here at the very first of this next year. And congrats, you guys. Congrats. So, you guys are, yeah, Cowboy Biker Adventure. Saw that in Dallas years ago. Was that the Bodies exhibit, or was that the Titanic exhibit? Uh, oh, oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep up. Dear, how do you haven't used yet? Tampa. I think X fired up. You're saying, I'm not sure what you got there. Dealer provided a year. Something tells me that's a Thousand Trails membership. A lot of the dealerships do offer a free Thousand Trails membership with the purchase of a RV through them. And I've seen a lot of people use that. And yeah, it is, it's quite the perk. And if you can get out and use it, absolutely. So, oh, there's Karen's new journey. Glad to have you, Miss Karen. Glad she is taking care of the grandkids, and hopefully, hope they have been just absolutely wonderful. They came over with us to McMiniman's last night and hung out with Don and Gail, and I think they had an absolute blast. Guys, I've never seen two kids so worn out by the time they were asleep in the car on the way home, and I think they probably didn't last too long. So yeah, sorry I'm late, grandkids. They do. Yes, they do. So yes, nope, absolutely, absolutely, and that's probably a reason why she couldn't be here with us. She was taking care of the grandkids, and I don't think we could do that with the kids live. So, uh, but I can tell she's having a lot of fun hanging out with them. It was an absolute blast to take them over. Is the Pine Tavern still in Bend? That is a good question. I don't know. If you're familiar with Bend going years back, the Pine Tavern was just an absolutely fantastic place to eat. A lot of history there. including the back dining room had a great big ponderosa pine tree growing up through it. So I don't know if they are still open. But that was one of my favorite places to be. You have to remember my time here in Central Oregon is kind of limited to whatever we can see during the summer, and then we're out of here because they do get quite a bit of snow here, and it violates all of my rules to stay here much past September. So. Yeah, there they are right there. Thank you. Weekend Florida travels February, September, officially retired and on the road in October. Absolutely. So can't wait for you guys. You know, and I think that's the year. So that won't be this October. That'll be next October for you guys. And I originally had planned on being in Florida for that winter that you guys are probably coming out here. I don't know where you're headed to, but yeah. So, you know, I'm trying to keep up with the posts, guys. So if I miss it, just feel free to put it up there again. Yeah, trying to make a decision on what to do this winter. What do you guys think? Are we? So in the news. They're talking about the Delta variant, and it's supposed to be potentially the next one coming down the pike. And are we going to shut things down? I mean, we just don't know at this point, and and it doesn't sound like, even if you've gotten the vaccination for the current COVID, that it'll protect you against that one. So I really can't. I can't see them shutting down the country again. But sometimes I just never know. So it's making it hard to try to decide where to head off to this winter. And maybe we should all just head on down to Mexico. I don't know if that would be better or not. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sweet. If we come, we'll hang around Florida. Yeah, I will. You guys know me. I always make sure that where I'm going to be headed out to, and I do plan on a couple stops on the way down to the Southwest. I'm not sure exactly where, but I'm sure you guys probably have an idea, and that will probably be in October. That I start really stopping at places once I get out of or near Las Vegas. But I'm not sure exactly where that would be. Oh, Ralph Hattenburg says Mexico margaritas. There you go. Sounds good to me too. Oh, is there another the far out variant? Is there? Then comes the far out variant. It's still it's still here a variant. Yeah. How do you plan for this, guys? Honestly, I just want to go and hide in the desert and maybe explore some places. I'm not sure where. Let's see. So we've heard from a few people. What are you guys thinking? I mean, it has to be a concern. Yeah. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. We got to see their new rig yesterday. It was absolutely beautiful, and that's a very similar unit to what Wayne and Carrie, WCRV Adventures, is getting. So, yeah, you know, how does that change? How does that change our travel plans? Um, yeah, yeah, I'm not. I don't know, Dave. As long as they have money off, this will keep going. Yeah, I'm not sure how you mean that, Don, but yeah, I don't know that the country can handle another shutdown, so I don't know how this is going to work. Um, the same time, though, it's hard to make plans when you're not sure what's going to be open. You're not sure if if there is going to be another shutdown like what we had before. And honestly, on this coast, we have it a little bit better for boondocking because just about the entire west of the Mississippi, there's BLM and places to boondock where you can go and get away. I can't say the same for the East Coast. It's much tougher to boondock and travel around the East Coast. That's not to say that you can't. But if you're making that investment of both time and money to get there, only to have it all closed down while you're there, yeah, there's a good plan right there. And that's kind of the way that I do it, living the days of winging it. Have a plan A, B, and C. And you know me, when I'm traveling, I have an A, B, and C. And sometimes we go on to D, which generally looks a lot like park it where you can find. So, yeah, I think you guys are picking up what Don was saying. Cowboy Biker Adventures. It's all about the money. And is it? I mean, you know, hopefully not. I I I'm torn on this, guys. I have not gotten vaccinated. I have not gotten the vaccine. That has just been my own personal choice. At this point, I haven't totally ruled it out. Miss Karen and I have talked about it at length. And how is that going to affect things? I mean, are we going to get to the point where they say, well, you can come into this state park or this national park as long as you're vaccinated? And boy, I hope it doesn't come down to that. I honestly don't know what to expect. So, how do you build a plan on traveling around that? I don't know. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. 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 The vaccine is stopping people from getting dead. We will keep traveling. If not, it's back to Colorado to hang out. Yeah. Yeah. No, and for me, it's back to my safe place. I feel safe in the desert. We have a lot of wonderful friends and a whole lot of desert that you can kind of spread out. And I felt really fortunate, hanging out and just kind of waiting to see what happened. And I have a feeling I'm going to get down to Quartzsite, Yuma area, and just make the decision from there, which way. So, yeah, Gary, I support that. We were both vaccinated, both had COVID, so we feel safe. Yeah. And they say that if you've had the vaccination with the new Delta variant, you can get it, but I guess it doesn't affect you as much if you haven't been vaccinated. So, uh, yeah, I'm not sure here. Yeah, there you go. And I'm just talking about this winter. I don't know that I'm prepared to go to Florida just yet. Again, I'd kind of like to go out to Florida with my brother and they have, he's been talking about retiring, and not for this winter, but potentially next winter, he'd like to head out to the East Coast and do the East Coast. So, yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, I don't know that I would make Florida this year, but the following year, potentially. So, Ralph Hattenburg missed a membership at the ranch, one phone call too late. Ralph, you know what? I tell you what, I haven't updated my last video, but if you're looking for ranch memberships, um, a good place to go if you're familiar with Facebook and you know how to run Facebook, which I do not. I stay away from it. I don't do the Facebook thing. Miss Karen does, and she's kind of taking care of the website and Facebook and all of that. But look on the Facebook page. It is the type of place where people get old enough that they don't use it anymore, and so they will sell their owners. It is a deed, and you do own part of the ranch, and typically they don't ask a lot. So Miss Karen actually is a very new owner to the ranch, and it's been fun hanging out with her. She's been there the last couple of weeks, and I'm welcome to the ranch. So if you've caught the ranch, the videos on the ranch or any of that, I will say the last time that I did a live on that, I think I reported that the website was up to date. The website, I was informed later on, is not up to date. The going rate for the ranch, I believe on the live I mentioned it. It was $1,500 for the deed, and then you have to. There's a number of fees that you have to pay to get in there. It is $3,000 for a deed, but people sell them much cheaper. I found mine on Craigslist of all places, membership outlet, and the Facebook page for the ranch. People sell their ownerships there, so definitely check in there, and always put a note on there, and people that way people know if they need to sell theirs, they can contact you. So currently what I'm paying at the ranch is $52 a month, and I can stay at the ranch for up to 4 months out of the year, which covers summer quite nicely. There is a whole bunch of positives to the ranch, so hopefully I don't know how I can cover it all, but hopefully by the end of the summer, you guys will kind of know the ins and outs of the ranch, and everything is still kind of up in the air. COVID did affect the ranch, and so it is. We haven't been able to have guests come and stay at the ranch, and that's been kind of a bummer. Hopefully that's. I don't know when we're going to be done with that. They're also doing some remodeling of the sites, and I don't think they're going to get done by this summer on those sites. So if I can do a video on that, it's going to include that. Some 60 sites, over 60 sites are torn up, including ones Tigner Adventures. Actually, they boondocked on the ranch here last summer, or the summer before last. I don't remember when that was, and they were right by the lake, and I've actually did a live there just here recently. Well, that is all torn up right now because they are redoing all the electrical, the sewer, the water, and hopefully they'll be done with that pretty soon. So let's see if we can put that up there. Canada is opening up now as vaccination rates are very high. Most infections and deaths are now the unvaccinated. I do respect the right to choose, though, and don't want to see vaccination passports. Yeah, you know, I think that's what we're going to, and it's a crying shame. I really don't want to see that. You know, in Canada or the United States, I'd really like people to be free to travel and free to go and free to choose where they go, whether they're going to, you know, if if there is a business that doesn't want to take anybody who does not have a mask on, that's their right to do so. I respect that. It's also the right of everybody to choose where you want to go, um, uh, and be allowed to do that. So, boy, it is a tough situation they've got going on, and I really don't want to see another shutdown. Uh, okay. HC Carefree Highway, you want to take a look around the ranch, hopefully next weekend. Get a hold of me, contact me by email. Our Endeavor. Well, let me just throw up the sticker. I do have a banner for that. Contact me there, and I will get back to you. If you'd like to come and see the ranch, absolutely can take you on a tour of the ranch and love doing that. So just let me know that you want to do that, and would love to meet you guys. So definitely, if you're going to be in Central Oregon, you want to come by and say hi, or even go out for a beer. Love to have it. Love to have you. Uh, but that time of year will be in Canada. Yeah. So Central Oregon works great for the summer months. I honestly, the weather in Central Oregon can't be beat for the summer months. Not so much in the winter months, but in the winter months you want to be much further south. So, oh, there are the twins. Dave, the twins say hi. See, please say hi back. Absolutely. Hi, you guys. Uh, there you go. No, I knew what you meant. Please say hi back. Glad that they are watching. All right. Let's see if we can put that down there. Oh, RV Living Live. Oh, no, no. Karen's New Jersey. Say hi to the twins for us from Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. Yeah, you guys got to hang out with them yesterday, so that was awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, hoping you would say that. Please do. If you are ever around us, it doesn't matter here or anywhere else. You know, you guys get to know us on the channel, and we love meeting you. So always reach out if we're anywhere near. You can also find me on Our Village, and you can find Miss Karen on Our Village, Karen's New Journey, and Our Endeavor. And give us a shout out there, friend us, and that typically is up to date on which part of the country we're at. And if you're going to be close by, absolutely say hi. Love to get together and meet you for a change. So, absolutely. Uh, yeah, you know, Central Oregon is very rarely. I don't think we've ever seen 110. Although this summer we did see 107, and that was hot. But in my memory, 30 years going back, I do not remember it ever being 107. And Miss Karen can correct me on that. Hopefully. Hopefully we're done with that. It has been in the 80s, a couple of 90s that we've had since then, and Central Oregon really is hard to beat. So, all Oh, you guys made it. So Bee Trapper got over to the Oregon coast this week. It was 60s and 70s. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, if you're looking for a little bit colder weather, the Oregon coast during the summer, if it's sweltering over on this side of the range, over on that side, the ocean actually keeps the temperatures very nice. And if you're looking for cooler weather, it's hard to beat the Oregon coast during the summer. So now, if you can find some place to stay over there, that's the other thing that the other trouble spot that you'll have. It's not easy to boondock over that way, and unless you have reservations with the state parks over there or Thousand Trails or some of those, it can be kind of tough getting in over there. So the Oregon coast is one of those ones that you want to plan far enough ahead of time. So, but congrats! Yeah, I'm sure it was beautiful. Uh, oh, heading to Bend on Tuesday. Absolutely, say hi, you guys. It'd be good to see you guys again. I didn't catch where you guys were at. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Cosmic. That's it. Over on the coast again, get a little cool at night. I actually enjoy the cool. It puts me right to sleep. But it sounds like you guys had to use some heat over there while you were over there. Uh, yes, it is. Oregon coast is a great summer getaway. So where are you guys? Where is everybody going this? Oh, take that down. Where is everybody going this winter? What are your plans? How do you plan around that? And you know what are your thoughts? Are if we're headed towards another shutdown? If we're not, we had some suggestions out there. Uh, Cowboy Biker Adventures, Dawn says we ought to head on down to Mexico. And I'll tell you what, that doesn't sound all that bad to me right now, actually. So, but let me know where you guys are thinking about going. And maybe we'll if you're going to be down in the Quartzsite area for Bob and Pearl's rally, when that happens, I will definitely be down there. So look forward to doing that and hopefully helping out a little bit more there. You know, they do a lot of work on that. I know a number of you were over at their rally last year. Got to meet you, and you could see how much work that they put into that. So definitely plan on giving them a hand with that this year. So maybe it won't be as much work for them, but that was a great rally, and really look forward to doing that again. So yeah, I'm not sure right now. Right now, we are AC in the daytime, heat at night, huge temperature swings from day to night. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's must be up there in Canada where you guys are at there. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, Miss Carol. Yeah, you know what? I think they'll take all the volunteers they can get. So there you go. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So I do intend on doing, and I threw this up as a hint. I do intend on getting back over to Area 51. That will be sometime in October, is my guess. Probably towards the end of October, and uh, I don't know. I haven't checked into it if there is going to be another get together planned for this year down there by Area 51, Rachel, Nevada. Maybe even Miss Karen can fill us in on that, what you know there, because I know she spent a couple weeks with them over there in Rachel, Nevada, and got to know Connie West, the owner of the Little Alien. And if you look up on their website, she generally keeps that up to date with what their plans are. And I have not looked to see, but if they're having something, I think they planned last year of doing that around October 20th. And I think it was canceled because of COVID. And that would be kind of nice to get down there if they plan on doing that. So, oh, are you really? They're planning on, you're going to attend Quartzsite 2022, but we will have to rent one more year. Oh, is that? Come on, you guys are going to have a new rig. You could drive it out. We want to see your new rig. Yeah. Hopefully, hoping to see them do alien stock again. Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. I know it was a fiasco last time, so glad to have you here, David and Ninette. You guys take care, and definitely get a hold of me whenever you get into town. So take care, you guys. Well, how about it, Don? Dawn is throwing out there. Seeing Wayne and Carrie. Be good to see you guys. Yeah, Don. You see if we can drag you over to Area 51 again, so that we can harass the camo dudes again. So nice coffee cup. There you go. You caught that. You caught that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight, guys. And I'm sorry I couldn't bring you to Tumalo Falls. If you're here in the area, Tumalo Falls is something to go and see, especially if you like light hiking. It doesn't take a lot. You can actually hike up to the top of the to the waterfall, and it is gorgeous area up there. So Miss Karen says, yeah, Connie is getting a rights to alien stock name, and if not this year, it will be next year. Yeah, we'll have to watch that and see. Yeah, Ralph Hattenburg, have a good night all and safe week. Yeah. Dave, I will be in Texas in October and Gulf Shores November and December. Probably a good place to be for those months. So, well, darn it. Yeah, hopefully we'll get you back out there again before too long. Check your email. I have a care package for you and need an address. Absolutely. Thank you. I don't know what you guys are doing there, if that's to me or not. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you guys did get up there. Absolutely. That's gorgeous area up there. It is a beautiful walk and a great place to go up and see. I'm just sorry I couldn't get up there and show that to you tonight. That would have been a great backdrop, but no signal up there, guys. I did drive up there. So have a good week, everybody. And we will see you guys next week, same time. And we will hopefully have a different background for you other than, well, some vats of beer is pretty good, I have to admit. So so you guys have a good night. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Live life full time, you guys. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.